Alright everybody, I haven't posted a video in just over 3 months. It's September 1st and I last posted in May. It was May 30th. So, a few things have changed since then. I just actually bought a car today. I mentioned that I was going to LS swap potentially that car, the Jag, but the car that I just bought is probably a better candidate for that. It's a Saab 2005 Saab 92X Aero, and anyway, I paid $1,000 for it, and I'm going to LS swap it sometime, hopefully soon. So here's my car, and it's actually in fairly good shape. It runs good. I was just driving in my neighborhood and saw this on the side of the road, broken down, and a couple of people working on it. So I stopped to see if they needed any help, and it turned out they had just taken it to the dealership, and the dealership said that they needed a radiator and head gaskets, and I offered to help them just replace the radiator because it was clearly cracked, and the engine running, it didn't have any smoke or show any other signs of a head gasket problem. The oil wasn't murky with the bubbliness, and so I just figured it's probably just the radiator. So I told them just bring it to my house and then we'll work out the details on fixing it. So the next a few days later, they brought a radiator over, and I put the radiator in, and it runs perfectly fine now. So no problems at all. They were complaining about AC issues, and that also was probably related to the radiator. And yeah, everything's working perfectly on this thing. And they were just going to take it to the dealership and get a new car anyway. And the dealership offered them $200, and the highest I could go was $1,000. I told them that once it's fixed, they should take it to the dealership, and if they give them a higher offer, they should take it. They decided not to. They decided to still just sell me the car for $1,000. So here I am with this, and I am totally going to LS swap this thing. Once that's done, I probably won't have any need for the Jag, so I'll probably be selling the Jag, but I've got to replace the radiator in it first, and get the air conditioning working. I fixed the passenger front window just a couple of weeks ago, so that's working just fine now. And I don't think there are any other issues with this car, so hopefully I can sell it for at least close to the cost that this is going to be to LS swap. But of course I'm going to do the LS swap in this thing first, make sure it works, and then get rid of this thing. And my other car that I mentioned, not this one, not the Taurus X, not the F-250, but my 2006 Ford Freestyle, I will be selling pretty much right away. I took it down to my brother's work. He's a diesel mechanic, but he has access to the air conditioning stuff that allows you to evacuate the system and then fill it back up with the precise amount of the AC coolant, R134A. And so took it there, and we got that the AC working in this thing. And yesterday I swapped out the stereo from the F-250, because it's the exact same stereo, into here, but the brackets were not the same, so I had to drill those and make sure it fits, and it fits pretty good. And then the stereo that I had in here, which is an Android stereo, I put in my F-250, which is here. So anyway, there's an update of my vehicles for this the past 3 months. I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, have a nice day.